Hello, it's Gmodism. Today we're going to check how you can recover some files from hard drives or USB drives or whatever drives. So let's get in there and see how you can use some really high-end premium software to very easily recover files without any hassle.
Gmodism. Paste in the link from the description and just go there. Here we go to 4DDIG's page. So we'll download this software. You can try a free limited version or get a license. There is monthly, yearly and lifetime licenses. Choose the one that fits your needs best. Don't forget there is usually a coupon code available as well, so you can get some discount. Back to school 30 off works still here, so you can see a little discount or getting there. Very nice, just fill in your information and well, install the software. You can also install the trial version and upgrade later. And there we go, software is booting up. Installation successful. Great! Here you can see the limitations of the free version compared to the bought version. When booting up this software, we're immediately met with this little guide. So here we can see begin scanning. We'll need to select the drive, recover from crashed computer. We got loads of different options here. We can also repair some videos and photos. I'm going to unlock my full license. And then we have registered our software. So now we got the full version. You have successfully installed the software, so let's get going with recovering some files. So in order to recover some lost files, you always got a quick start guide down here if you need to get a quick reminder. But in any case, it can be a good idea to check your recycle bin. Your recycle bin will actually delete things from itself automatically after a certain amount of days. Go to your desktop and open up the recycle bin and see if your files are still there. You can just right click on a file and restore it if it's still in the recycle bin. So like this, for example. Here I have my recycle bin. If I want to restore any of these files, I can right click it and just click restore, and it's gonna get back to the place where it was deleted from. But if you're watching this video, you're probably having an issue where the files are deleted from the recycle bin. And thing is, if it was thrown away in the recycle bin before and got auto-deleted, you can thus scan the recycle bin. So here you can see we got some suggestions for common locations, desktop, recycle bin, or select the specific folder which you knew that a file were in. So, for example, for the recycle bin, I know that I'm looking for a document. So I'm gonna scan for only documents and see if we can find some deleted documents in the recycle bin. So we got the instruction that the files will get a tree view and will be arranged according to original locations and all that stuff. So we can click next. In order to retrieve data faster, you can filter files by type, modify date. So basically, if you know kind of when you deleted a file or how large it was or any information like that, you can input it into the software and Tenorshare 4DDIG will be able to find it a little bit easier. So you can see the scan process down there and you can see scan completed. We found 12,780 files. So it's it digs deep. We are also finding some different original paths of the files to there. So for example, here we can go into the file size, and let's say I know that the document is between 1 and 10 megabytes or perhaps 1 to 100 megabytes. And I know that it disappeared within the last 30 days. And I'll know that it is indeed a document. I do think we only scanned for documents, but whatever. So here we have some suggestions. Here we can see we found a project development here of 6. And let's say this is the thing that I actually looked for. Well, if so, we can preview the file, and here we can see Army of Gmodism Project 020. Very confidential and nice. Super. So if this is the right thing, I'll just click recover and I just can select wherever I want it to. So the program is giving us some tips that we're trying to save the file from where we are recovering it from. So basically, if your file disappeared without you doing anything, you can have some type of hardware issues. So you should instead recover it to another drive, like a USB stick or another hard drive, if you suspect that the drive you're recovering from is faulty or has some issues with files disappearing. But I know this is not the case, so I'll just restore mine to the desktop. So there we can see we got it here. If you're recovering some files that have been deleted for a very long time, they might be partially overwritten, which means you can't open them directly or they display very strangely. The 4D-Dig has a built-in video and picture repair software, so you may be able to repair the pictures or videos partly. But if they're really damaged, you might need to look at 4D-Dig repair software instead. They have a file repair software also. That's a different program. But that's another thing. Try and see if you can recover them. We're going to see if you lost some files generally. So we're going to rescan this thing here. So for example, we're just gonna select everything and scan all file types. And this can take a long time to do. Well, it's actually already up and well, it doesn't take that long time. To easily find files, you can switch between the file view here, where you can see some different types of files, and you can switch between the tree view. So here you can also preview files, which is really handy, as said. So here we have a really creepy image I have from an old map review. But in any case, it's very easy to just check all the boxes on all the stuff you want to recover that are deleted and just, well, do as we did last time. If you accidentally deleted a partition or if something was reformatted or something, you may get a lost partition show up here, or you should. And then you can scan that partition in order to see what files were lost on it. But really, the 4D-Dig is really simple to use. I don't think you'll have much problems finding things using this software because it's very quick and pretty advanced, so yeah. Which I guess you should expect when you are using a paid software. A lot of the time you probably know from what folder your documents disappeared, and if so, you should absolutely select this folder. So let's say I know that the files disappeared from somewhere within this StarMade folder. And of course, I know it was an audio file. So let's search for the audio files that were deleted from this. So here we have 176 files, and now we can of course check here what disappeared from within. So we can see we got the file from within here, got some ambience loops, and there we can see we can just recover them files there. Some files like MP3s can't be previewed without recovering them, but if you can recover them, well, then you can do that. It's really not much more complex than that. You'll just need to help the software a little bit in order to find your files more easily. Because it will find millions of files for you. You'll just need to narrow it down as much as you can remember so that you may find it more easily. And remember, the further away it takes for you to try and restore the files, it was from the original delete date, the less chance there is that the file will be recoverable. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. If you deleted a lot of files there, don't expect them to be sticking around next year. Like, if you're trying to recover those files, do it as fast as you notice they are gone.
Well, I hope that helped you save your lost files. If you found your documents, your pictures, your movies, your whatever you have lost, I hope you found them again very easily. The search function is really advanced and it's really easy to use, so it should be pretty easy to find anything. But of course, if they've been stored for too long, they will not be recoverable. But most of the time, they will be recoverable, and using a software like this will make your life a lot easier than using any other alternative.